Welcome back. You're watching Young Turks. The duo of Hemant Gaba and Pankaj Johar decided to bring their real-life entrepreneurial story to real life. Their venture, Pennywise Films, founded in 2008, has already made 2 feature films, a host of corporate and social films, and has now reached its climax with its latest project, Shuttlecock Voice. It's a story about entrepreneurship, the struggle that goes behind making it big. It's sure to strike a chord with Indian entrepreneurs. Here's a look at their story.
Hello, my name is Hemant Gaba and I'm 32 years old. I've done mathematics honors from Delhi University. My hobbies are cooking and cycling.
Hi, my name is Pankaj Johar. I'm a qualified accountant turned full-time filmmaker. My hobbies are traveling to remote places, listening to a lot of different music, cooking and watching loads of films.
Their love for cinema and their passion for writing and directing films prompted the duo of Hemant Gaba, a software professional, and Pankaj Johar, a chartered accountant, to chase their 72mm dream. And their first take at entrepreneurship was setting up Pennywise Films production in 2008, with an initial capital of 45 lakh rupees. With 2 feature films and a host of corporate, social films and live events for TEDx and Skoda to its credit, Hemant and Pankaj decided to blend their real-life experiences with real life, and the result is Shuttlecock Voice, a film that's been in the making for almost 4 years.
Oh, kya baat hai.
In terms of Shuttlecock Voice, it's a story of entrepreneurship. It's a story about chasing your dreams. It's a story about chasing your passion, how the dreams are not meant to be lived with, they're meant to be chased. And that's what the film is about. It's a story about 4 friends who are from low middle class backgrounds. They're not happy with their careers and they decide to follow an entrepreneurial journey. The film follows them as they undertake that journey and what happens to them in the end, and whether they achieve their dreams or not. Basically, it's a film targeted towards youth. It's a film about friendship. It's a film about companionship. It's a film about passion. It's a film about chasing what you ultimately want to do in life.
Being outsiders for Hemant and Pankaj, breaking into Bollywood wasn't easy. This despite having won the Best Feature Film Award at the We Care Film Festival in 2011 and the Dada Saheb Phalke Award from the Maharashtra government in 2012 for their film Still Standing, a true guts to glory story of Pankaj's father who spent his life working for the disabled. So while the shoot for Shuttlecock Voice was wrapped up in 22 days flat in true filmy style, there was a twist in the plot. The raw film was damaged in post-production, which cost Pankaj and Hemant a year. Then began the nightmare of bringing a distributor on board. After struggling for another year and a half, they found an interested party in PVR Pictures. PVR, through its initiative directors Rare, promotes small-budget indie films. Finally released on the 3rd of August 2012, Shuttlecock Voice has travelled to several international film festivals in Chicago, Seattle, New York, Florida, Nepal, Sydney and even Singapore. While the film has finally taken off, staying in the black continues to be trying.
The only way we are surviving all in terms of revenue model is the corporate films, and we're trying to get into ad films as well. We're doing events like TEDx, we're shooting for organizations like United Nations. So that so far has been our revenue model, and we are also soon to branch out in our own DVD label, which is specially exclusively for only independent films, and those DVDs will be sold through websites like Flipcard or Snapdeal. So we have already signed up with Flipkard to sell our own DVDs, and not only our DVDs but also DVDs of filmmakers who are in the independent space.
Enthused by the response to their debut film, Hemant and Pankaj have lined up 4 more feature films and 2 documentaries. Ad films will be a new source of revenue.
I see myself just going forward from here, that the films that we come out with, whether I am directing it or producing it or writing it, is going to be much better in terms of quality, whether it's technically or it's performances or it's script writing and or it's just like a value of cinema. So it's going to be just looking up from here. And in terms of Pennywise Films, after the release of the film, we've been starting getting calls from some of the potential investors or financiers. So far we have received like 4 calls from different parts of India who are willing to invest in the films that we're going to produce in future. So I definitely see again that we should be able to come out like 1 film in every 2 years, and after 2 or 3 films experience, probably 1 film every year. That's our target that we're looking at. We're currently working on 4 scripts, so we should start seeing some production happening from early next year, hopefully.
Hemant and Pankaj, we hope all your projects go houseful. With that, it is time for us to wrap up this edition of Young Turks. As always, write to us with your comments, feedback and suggestions to youngturks@network18online.com. If you are a budding or aspiring entrepreneur, we'd love to hear your startup story. Leave us a post on our Facebook page. Also, watch out for news and highlights of our show. You can catch our show online on youngturks.in. Until next week, goodbye and many thanks for watching.